Somebody's not muted.
Okay. Is everybody ready to begin?
Yes.
All right. Well, good morning. Welcome to the January 20th, 2022 meeting of the County Board of County Commissioners, Shawnee County, Kansas. I'm joined this morning by Commissioner Kevin Cook, who represents District 2, and also by Commissioner Bill Rippon, representing District 1. I'm Aaron Mays, chairman this year, and I represent District 3. Due to COVID-19, we're conducting our regular meeting in virtual format, so please mute your phone or your computer until it is your time to speak. Each time that you do speak, please try to announce who's speaking at any particular time. If you're a member of the public and you need an accommodation to listen or participate in this meeting, please contact the County Commission office. The phone number for that is 785-251-4040. Or you can also email the commission office at commission.mail@snco.us. Now we'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. Madam Clerk, first item, please.
Commissioner, I do believe there's one item that needs to be pulled.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we do have one item. It is item A3 under the county clerk section that will need to be pulled and saved for a later date.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the reminder.
Okay. Okay, item 2, unfinished business. A, consider approval of request to award bid to Citywide Facility Solutions for the cleaning of 6 standalone restrooms at a cost of $1,690 monthly for 2 years, with funding from the Parks and Recreation Operations budget and authorization and execution of contract C471-2021 for same. I'm not sure about, maybe the county councilor needs to come in on whether we should change that contract number to a current contract number, Mr. Crowell?
Jim?
You're muted.
Can you hear me now? Good
Yes.
morning, Jim Crowell, Shawnee County Councilor. No, it was introduced when it was introduced and assigned that number. It's fine. And now that we have a new chair, I see that has changed to just cross through that and put the regular. We're fine to proceed.
All right, I just wanted to check that so I didn't have to fix it afterwards. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, now that we've got that cleared up, Tim, would you like to speak to this item, please?
Sure. Good morning, Commissioners. Tim Laurent, Director of Shawnee County Parks and Recreation Department. So you remember we discussed this back in November of last year, and Commissioner Cook asked that Director Cole and I meet and discuss the possibility of perhaps the jail crew helping with this daily task. And Brian and I have had a couple of conversations, and I don't want to speak for Brian. I know he's on the call, but Brian doesn't think he could really commit his resources to doing this every day, which is what we're asking. So especially now with COVID and the way things are going, they're having a hard time keeping crews together as it is. So we would like to accept this bid and move forward with the project or with this vendor. I will say that just as sort of a refresher, we think ultimately, I know this is a little bit of an expense, but we think we'll actually save some money by contracting it out. And just as a reminder, this does include all of the supplies and equipment that's needed to clean these restrooms. So with that, I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Any questions for Tim?
I don't have any. I'll move for approval of the contract.
I'll second.
Okay, we've got a motion by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0.
Thank you.
Tim, thank you for following up with Brian on all that and working to see if we could do any other options. Happy to see this move forward. Next item, please.
Item 3, consent agenda.
There are several items on the consent agenda today. Is there a motion?
I'll move for approval.
Second.
Okay, we've got a motion by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Next item, please.
Item 4, new business. A, County Clerk number 1, consider all voucher payments.
Okay, the voucher highlights under District Court, Clerk of District Court Shawnee, $187,169 is proceeds from tax foreclosure sales. Under District Attorney, Journal Technologies, $54,862.83 is just wear support and upgrades. Under 911 telephone, Kansas 911 Coordinating Council totaling $247,025.88 is for annual payment of next gen 911 system. Under Information Technology, SHI International Corp, $113,108.40 is for Microsoft Exchange Online and Office 365. Under Solid Waste Recycling, Rarig Pacific Company totaling $83,072.80 is for refuge totes. Also under Solid Waste Recycling, Routeware Inc., $14,890.35 is for quarterly service for the Routeware system. And if you don't have any questions, I would move for approval of the vouchers.
Okay, I'll second.
Second.
Got a motion made by Commissioner Rippon, seconded by Commissioner Mays. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Next item, please.
Item A2, consider correction orders.
I would move approval of the correction orders.
Second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Cook. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Next item, please.
Item 3 has been pulled. The next 4, 5, 6, and 7 are all industrial revenue bonds that are, we're notifying you of that they have met their requirements. Commissioner, would you like me to read those in succession so we can do all of them there, or do you want each of them individually?
Yeah, unless there's opposition to this, I would prefer that we just do this as one item. And so perhaps just not read them over and over again, but just maybe each list off the names.
Right. Okay, and these are required to be, we notify you because one of the stipulations under an industrial revenue bond is they have to have paid the entire tax amount, the in lieu tax by the deadline for the first half payment. So that's really what this notification is about. It has nothing, there's no employee limitations or, what they have to pay. The industrial revenue bonds are different from economic developments in that instance. So these are the ones, the industrial revenue bonds that are have been qualified for renewal. First one is the Federal Home Loan Bank of Topeka. Second one, Walmart Fulfillment Services LLC. Third one, Topeka Hospital LLC. And the fourth, Topeka Grand Real Estate LLC.
Okay. Any questions for Cindy? Okay, seeing none, I would move approval of items A4, 5, 6, and 7.
Second.
Okay, motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Cook. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Next item, please.
Thank you, Commissioners. Item B, solid waste. Number 1, consider request to amend the purchase price of 1 container delivery truck through Elliott Equipment for an additional $750 due to a materials surcharge for the vehicle with no tax dollars to be used.
Good morning, Commissioners. Bill Sutton, Shawnee County Solid Waste. These next 2 agenda items are pretty much the same thing, but 2 different vendors are involved. As everybody knows, there has been a significant increase in materials costs across the board, and this affects these vehicles that I purchased back on April 1st of 2021. This first agenda item is for a container delivery truck. There was a material surcharge of an additional $750 for this vehicle through the manufacturer International. And so basically we're requesting to amend the purchase price of this vehicle by $750. This is non-taxpayer supported, user fee funded, and stand by for your questions.
Any questions for Bill? Seeing none, I would move for approval.
Second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Cook. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Next item, please.
Item B2, consider request to amend the purchase price of 4 rear load trucks through the Truck Component Center for an additional $14,200, which is $3,550 each due to a material surcharge for the vehicles with no tax dollars to be used.
My Commissioners, Bill Sutton, Shawnee County Solid Waste. This agenda item is for an additional $3,550 per vehicle, totaling $14,200 additional for the purchase that was made on April 1st of 2021. Like the clerk said, this is user fee funded with no tax dollar issues. Stand by for your questions.
Any questions for Bill?
I'll move for approval.
Second.
Okay, we've got a motion made by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Next item, please.
Thank you,
Bill.
gentlemen.
Item C, Public Works. Number 1, consider approval of request to fill a recently vacated mechanic position at a minimum annual salary, including benefits, of $57,478.09.
Good morning, Commissioners. Kurt Niehaus, Director of Public Works. We have 2 mechanic vacancies as of today. The first occurred just before Christmas when we lost an extraordinary mechanic due to retirement. And the second vacancy was created technically on Saturday when we had a mechanic transfer back to field maintenance. I would like to fill one of these 2 openings at the present time. And with your approval, I will begin the process to do so. Any questions that you have, I welcome.
Any questions for Kurt?
I'd move for approval.
Second.
Okay, got a motion made by Commissioner Rippon, seconded by Commissioner Cook. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Next item, please.
Item D, Department of Corrections. Number 1, request approval to post and fill 1 vacant administrative officer position with a salary including benefits of $60,429.51, and to fill any vacancies that may result from filling this action.
Good morning, Commissioners. Brian Cole, Shawnee County Department of Corrections. This is just a request to post and fill a vacant open administrative officer position. This is not a new position or requiring any extra money. This is a result of filling the position of the recruitment officer with internal staff. I have met with Angela Lewis with Human Resources regarding this, and I'd be happy to any questions you may have.
Any questions for Brian? Okay,
I would move for
Seeing none.
approval.
I'll second. We've got a motion made by Commissioner Rippon, seconded by Commissioner Mays. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Thank you, Brian. Next item, please.
Item D2, consider request of approval to post and fill a health services liaison position within the department to assist in medical-related investigations and contract monitoring with a salary and benefits total is estimated of $74,292.76 to be paid out of fiscal year 2022 detention budget.
Good morning, Commissioners. Brian Cole, Shawnee County Department of Corrections. This position comes with some history ever since we have contracted with our healthcare and our behavioral health care. Back when we first started this back in 2004, I was a contract monitor, and often a contract monitor would be involved with the audits, the accreditation, the review of electronic charts and files and of the inmates, and dealing with sometimes some pretty sensitive information that really was outside of my realm of expertise. And as we've seen, the initiation of the Prison Rape Elimination Act, we've seen the issues of coming in, not so much in our facility, but across the country, of reducing inmate abuse and sexual assaults and things like that. One of the things that I've been working with HR and Jim Crowell on is creating a position that we could have within our investigative unit of having an RN that would be able to assist us in this. I think this would be a tremendously valuable position in the Department of Corrections. Number one, they would assist in investigations with PREA, all of our accreditations. They'll be able to speak the same language. When there's an inmate complaint, they're able to go down, speak with the inmate, be able to understand the medical genre, the explanations, and be able to really read and evaluate to make sure we're doing the right things. I think also, if Jim may comment, that as we're seeing across the nation, that just because we have contracted services doesn't exempt, the county from liability. And I think this adds another layer of protection for Shawnee County, of making sure that we have somebody who is really down in the trenches, working with our medical staff, not telling our medical staff how to do their job, but working with them to provide better services and accountability. I don't know if Jim would like to speak to this as well, but I'm not asking for any additional money. I'm asking us to create this position and to use the existing money we have in our budget. Obviously, we would budget for it in 2023, but I do believe this is something that is very important and could improve the services and how we do business at the Department of Corrections and for Shawnee County. I'd stand for any questions you may have.
Any questions for Brian? Seeing none, is there a motion?
I'll move for approval.
I'll second.
Got a motion by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. Next item, please.
Item E, information technology. Number 1, consider authorization and execution of contract C13-2022, reference contract C42-2021 with Eagle Technologies for annual maintenance of the software and hardware used to provide data backup services for most of the county's applications and file servers at a total cost of $12,636.06 with funding from the 2022 departmental budget.
Morning, Commissioners. Mark Price, Information Technology. This is just our annual renewal of our backup software and systems for the county. If you have any questions, I can answer them.
Any questions for Mark?
I'll move for approval.
I'll second. Got a motion by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Mays. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Next item, please.
Item E2, consider out-of-state travel for 2 employees to attend the Central Square Engage 2022 conference at an approximate cost of $3,000 per employee, with the registration, travel, lodging, and other miscellaneous expenses paid from the general expense for the 2022 general fund.
Good morning, Commissioners. Mark Price, Information Technology again. This is a conference our users, or 2 of our employees, have gone to in the past. They've missed the last few years because the conference was either canceled or not held. They found it very beneficial as we've moved through addressing new items in one solution and learning new features that are coming out. And we ask that you allow them to attend and learn more about the system.
All right, any questions for Mark? Okay, I'll move for approval on this one.
Second.
Okay, motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0. Next item, please.
Item F, Sheriff's Office, number 1, consider request to fill the vacant radio network administrator position at a pay rate of range 19, step 12, and to fill any subsequent positions which become vacant from filling this position with funding from the departmental 2022 budget.
Good morning, Commissioners. Shane Hubler, Shawnee County Sheriff's Office. This request is part of an ongoing reorganization of our Emergency Communications Division. We're pleased to have identified an internal candidate that is the skill set and the experience to fill the radio network administrator position on a full-time basis. Because this position is being filled by an internal candidate, we're also requesting that the commission authorize us to backfill any other positions that arise from filling this position with an internal candidate. We have spoke with HR and Ms. Greiner, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Any questions for the undersheriff? Seeing none, I would move for approval.
Second.
Okay, got a motion by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 3-0.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank you. Next item, please.
Item 5, Administrative Communications.
Okay, I'll start this off. It was brought to my attention that Commissioner Rippon has a birthday that we're supposed to be celebrating. And because we're virtual, I'm not going to be singing. However, our county clerk had indicated she may be interested in doing so.
Well, Commissioner, it is not his birthday today, but I do believe tomorrow is the magic day. Is that correct, Commissioner?
That is correct.
And he is a mommy 39. So we will, Commissioner, this is for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Commissioner Rippon, you're 39. Happy birthday to you and many more.
Thank you very much. I'm the oldest looking 39-year-old on the planet, I think. Thank you.
Well, that was a wonderful rendition of the happy birthday song. Thank you, Cindy, for doing that. We'll move into the remainder of administrative communications. Are there any department heads or members of the public who wish to speak today? Please state your name if you do.
Brian Cole, Shawnee County Department of Corrections. I just wanted to bring up, follow up on one issue that due to COVID, the American Correctional Association was unable to do their accreditation in 2021. But we do have that scheduled coming up in the first quarter, we believe, somewhere through March. And I know I could have mentioned this later, but I just wanted to mention that they will be coming in to review the accreditation of the Juvenile Detention Center. I'm expecting a full accreditation, and so I will keep everybody on that. The other thing I will let you know is as we've talked about budget cycles in the Kansas Department of Corrections and Community Corrections, the Kansas Department of Corrections have begun their audits of community corrections. And they started with us, and it went very well with our boards and stuff like that. They did not see any inefficiencies, but one of the people did mention that Shawnee County set the bar extremely high for the other counties to follow. So I'm very proud of the community corrections staff, Tim Phelps, the major, and everybody that's done a wonderful job over there. And your support, commissioners, and allowing us to work with them. But that was a very good indication of that we're doing the right things, following the statute. So I just wanted to give that out, some positive news for the Community Corrections Department. Thank you.
That's good to hear, Brian. Congratulations to your staff for doing such an excellent job over there in community corrections. Anyone else wishing to speak today?
Morning again, Commissioners. Tim Laurent, Parks and Rec. I just wanted to remind everybody or give everybody an update on Dino Days. The Sioux, the T-Rex, will be arriving at the Great Overland Station on Friday. I think the first truck shows up on Friday. Then we have another one coming in the following Monday. So we'll have staff over there working with their staff to get that set up. And you can go on our website, which is parks.snco.us, and purchase tickets. So it's all coming together, and we're pretty excited.
Exciting indeed. Anyone else wishing to speak? Commissioner Rippon, did you have anything to add?
Well, bright and early this morning, I was speaking to the Southwest Kiwanis Club, and their focus is on kids and recreation for kids. So I was bringing them up to speed on a lot of the things we have going on in parks and recreation for kids, and they're going to be participating financially in a shelter house for Hillsdale Park. So it was a good meeting, good time.
All right, thank you. Commissioner Cook?
I don't have anything additional.
Okay, I don't really have anything to add except for go Chiefs. Hope everybody has a great weekend, and we'll see you back virtually on Monday. Our next 2 meetings will be also on Zoom, and then we'll reassess and see if we can come back in person at that time. So next item, please.
If executive session,
Okay, we do not have a need for executive session today, so we are adjourned. Thank you very much, everybody.
thank you. Happy birthday tomorrow, Mr. Rippon.
Thank you very much.
Don't eat too much cake,
There's
unless you
possibility.
have to.
I won't promise anything.